Berserker. It's Crucifix. Imported Czech beer at 3.8%. Alright, I got my drumstick. We're gonna open it with the drumstick. Okay. Alright. That smells quite mild. Just like a stout or something. That's a not quite white head, it's a little bit of color to it. You're not seeing through this beer. Yeah, no way. No way, that's black paint. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, that's weird. Weird stuff. Whoa. So there's a really weird, I won't say weird, it's flavors that I'm not used to in this. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a stout of some kind of stout related beverage here. At first there's not a whole lot of flavor, then there's kind of this weird stale bitterness. And it's a little bit quite bubbly, a lot of carbonation in it. And I'm just getting a lot of bitters in the aftertaste, a lot of like kind of charcoal burnt malts. It's a lot of carbonation with like a flat mouthfeel. And you get the burst, but there's really not a whole lot of malt flavor. Well, I guess we'll say that this is quite dry. And it's kind of mild. I was quite excited to try this beer. I figured it was going to be a dark one. I never tried a dark Czech beer yet. This is my first one. Yeah, it's not as malty. I'm not getting like the chocolate flavors really as I normally would. It's quite plain. Just like not even getting in much for like coffee flavors out of this or anything. Just not a But I might have it way too cold. That could be part of it, but I don't think that would be all of it. I don't think I've had stouts and drank them warm and cold, and some of them get a little better warmer, but I don't think this one's gonna like completely change. Yeah, it's okay. It's not disgusting or anything. You know, it's lacing quite well. For me, the biggest turnoff is the carbonation. There's just a ton of it. Other than the fact that there's no absolutely no malt flavor to it, almost at all. It's just burnt grains. It's dried out, but burnt grains. That's all there is in here. A little bit of a bitterness from the burnt grains and whatever hops they're putting in here. That's super dry though, but it's not gross or anything. It's just it tastes very European. I'll say, but yeah. hmm. And again, at 3.8%, like not getting hardly any alcohol out of this at all. The only thing that's making it a little hard to drink would be the excessive CO2. Yeah, yeah. For what I like out of a stout would be more vanilla, chocolate flavors, and the malt and coffee, and a little bit sweeter maybe than this. A little bit. I still like a dry stout, but this is a bit. Whew. Yeah, see, it just fizzed when I set it down. Hear that? That's how much CO2's in here. I've never had a beer do that before. Just little tiny bubbles too, just like pinpricks. They're smaller. Sorry, folks. I'm just like to finish my beer to see if it changes or anything by the end. Just gonna be experimenting with this one. That's just so you get an idea. You might want to let this one warm up a little bit. I've had this in the fridge. I think that may have been a big mistake. And yeah, there's a lot of bubbles in here. Yeah, I won't be buying this one again just because it's not my thing. I'm glad I tried it. I never had stout from that part of the world before, so I'm gonna try some other ones. See what I think. Yeah, it's not a real bad flavor though, so I don't want to like slam it. I'm just a little bit miffed. You know, I'd like a little more rich, malty, silky, smooth. So definitely, there's better stouts coming out of Canada, in my opinion. For me, for my style, like I've had stouts out of Canada that would just shit kick this one for what I want. But it's not a bad beer. It doesn't taste bad. It's a little bit different. I can see how people become accustomed to this brand of beer and enjoy this once in a while. But a little bit let down. I think I'm gonna give it. I'll give it 7 out of 11. You know, it wasn't bad. It was just kind of a strange recipe that I probably wouldn't continue to brew if it was me. So 7 out of 11 for the Carissa voice here.